Welcome. This short video will demonstrate how to connect a computer to a Cortex LT controller and establish communications. First, connect the communication cable into the COM-C port on the Cortex LT. Connect the other end into an unused serial port on your computer. If your computer does not have a serial port, you will have to use a USB to serial adapter. Click on the icon to start the software. The first time you run the software, it is best if you choose offline. This will allow you to first verify the communication parameters. When the main screen is displayed, you can verify that we are offline by examining the port status display in the lower left corner. Now, let's look at the software's communication settings. Click on Options, then Communications, then PC Software. On this window, set the COM port value to the appropriate setting for your computer. In this example, I'll be using COM1. The baud rate, parity, and stop bits should be set to match the settings in the Cortex LT device. In this example, I'll be using the default values of 38,400, none, and 2. Click OK to close the COM window. An additional setting that we want to check is the Cortex LT's network address. Each time the software is started, the program always looks for a Cortex LT device at address 1. If your Cortex LT network address has been changed from the default of 1, we need to update the software's address setting so that it can find the unit. To do this, click Tools and then Network. When the network window opens, click on the Cortex LT1 device on the left and note the network address value on the right side. Change this setting to the appropriate value and then click Close. We are now ready to start communicating with the Cortex LT unit. Click the Online button on the toolbar. If communication is successful, the software will ask you to read settings from the Cortex LT or write settings to the Cortex LT. Click Read. Once again, you can verify the port status by looking in the lower left corner. If I click Offline, the communications with the LT will be stopped and the software will show offline. Now, what about the case where the Cortex LT's address or its communication settings are unknown? In this case, select Tools and then Network. Now, click the Find Devices button to open a search window. Clicking Start will instruct the software to search the defined address range for Cortex LT using the currently defined COM settings. As you can see, when a device is found, it will be displayed in the results window. If the COM settings are unknown, perform the search with the Vary COM settings option checked. This setting will instruct the software to cycle through all the possible COM settings in order to find a device. In the interest of time, I'm also going to limit the address range search to a smaller value. Once a device has been found, its address and COM settings are displayed in the results window. These values can be entered into the software to establish communications as shown previously. Well, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching and please check out our additional videos at Carotron.com. Thanks and goodbye.